What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be getting rid of my stock headlights for the second time. My headlights prior, I accidentally burnt them with a heat gun while taking off my Toys with Hot stickers from the winter fundraiser. So I bought new headlights. The original ones I bought off eBay, and these I bought off a Pro Tuning lamp. After I bought them, I noticed that's the same company, KHC, and here's the headlight. If you watch my other video, they look exactly the same. A lot of things are the same. They have the logo here again. So originally I thought these were the same exact headlights, but there is differences. Like the other one, the lens came all the way up and rounded to the top. On this headlight here, we have a flat, and there's like a couple new pieces of hardware on the back of this headlight. And then also the way they sealed it. The other headlight had no seal whatsoever, but these headlights here off Pro Tuning have a seal on them, but I also resealed it. So I'm gonna throw that clip in too after the intro. But I went in my house and I just used the vinyl adhesive, I think it was called. My brother used it on his taillights, it worked good. So I use it along my headlights. Both of my headlights, this one and the other one is still in the box. But here's the headlight, and along with the headlight, I got the LED upgrade. I think it was either 40 or 50 bucks for the LEDs. So these I'm gonna put in the headlights too, because when I got the other ones, they were not bright whatsoever. So I'm gonna start it off right, and I'm gonna get the LEDs for these headlights. So I'm gonna get started on this. I have to take off the bumper, of course, to do a headlight. Typical BMW. So I'm gonna get started on that, and then we will do the install. The reason I'm down here is because I'm gonna be using the same thing Chris did on his taillights. I don't know if these are a better quality, if they're gonna leak, but in my DT Moto headlights, I had a slight leak in my passenger side, or the driver's side? No, passenger side. I had a slight leak and it was condensation and that whole big deal. So this, I'm gonna bite the bullet and cork it or seal both headlights all around first before anything happens. I don't know if these are sealed better, but just for argument's sake, I'm gonna seal them now and get it out of the way. So I'll probably just speed this up, time lapse it, whatever Chris does when he works his magic with the editing. But I'm just gonna small bead across both of them, all around, bottom, top, sides, for both headlights, and then I'm gonna get back to you guys. Alright guys, you guys probably just saw the clips of me sealing the new headlights, but now my car's up on jacks. And before we get into this video, quick pro tip: it's really windy today, it's cold, windy, and the hood wasn't staying up, so just, you know, brought out the old baseball bat, chalked the hood up for now, because we have to get under the hood to start taking off the bumper. So the bumper here, we got T25, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then underneath the panel here we have a couple of 8mm, and then I'm pretty sure I only left it as I have two 8mm. One, let's see what we got, one here, and then I have one up here, but it's mad dark. And then possibly one up there if I have to move that one, but I should only have to move 1 8 here, 1 8 here, the 8's underneath, and then the 4 T25's up top. So I'm gonna get doing that real quick, and hopefully the bumper should come right off. Oh, also, a license plate. If you have your license plate off to the side, make sure that bracket comes out, because your bumper won't come off past the plate. now the front bumper is taken off. Now I'm going to start with the driver's side headlight. There's a couple of T25s that we have to take out. I'm going to show you where those are, and I'm going to pull them out real quick. The first one we have right up in there, right above me. Here you go. Got that one. Then we have to repop the hood. And then we got a few more. We got one right here. We got one right here. And then I'm probably gonna take this one out here too. This is for the bracket for the headlight. But usually when I do the headlights, I try to leave the bracket in. It makes it a little more annoying and tight, but there's just less screws to take out. So I'm gonna take this one, the two up here, and the one over there out, and see if I could get this headlight loose enough to pull out without having to undo this whole bracket. Alright guys, I'm shooting this clip from my phone. We got the car here. I was taking off the driver's side headlight. I have the hood propped open with a bag of microfiber towels because it is super windy today. It's like unreal. So the hood kept closing, so I jammed the microfibers. But speaking of the wind, I really screwed up, guys. Here's the camera we use. I cracked the lens because the wind blew the camera and the whole tripod just fell over. So no crazy damage, but Chris isn't home right now, so when I tell him, he's gonna be pissed. But time to buy a new lens. We're gonna shoot the rest of this video. I have to see if I have another lens in the house, or I have to use my cell phone or the GoPro. So this video will be shot one way or another, but could we get an F in the chat for the lens, guys? Just hit the comments with the F real quick for the camera. But new lens, I'll buy it, but I'm gonna keep going with the video. Alright guys, I'm back with another cell phone update. I was cleaning up the glass off the floor and I screwed up my finger. Look at that. Gashed it open, picking up all the glass from the lens. This video is going downhill fast, but once again, Chris texted me, he says he's on his way home. So he's gonna find out about the lens, but I'm gonna pick up the rest of the glass, get a band-aid on this finger, and go at the video. Alright guys, here we are, we're working on the headlight. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 out, and I hear Chris pulling. I got his camera. But there he is. Alright guys, there it is. Wish me luck. Like I said, just you gotta be a little rough with it, but everything comes out. This is the headlight here. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Just push the bracket down and pull the headlight up and out. Alright guys, we're in the house now because it is too cold outside. It's too windy. The hood closed on multiple times. I busted Chris's lens like I showed you guys. But we're in the house now. There's no wind. It's warm in here. And I'm gonna be putting the LEDs in now. Here it is. It was the company was Wicked, and it was just an add-on from the car. So I literally bought the headlights, and the droplets came down and said upgraded headlights for the LEDs, yes or no. So yes, here it is. I already did it on the other headlight, so I know what I'm doing now. And this here is the stock one that came with the aftermarket headlight. So now I'm just gonna bring you guys along how to do it. It's a pretty simple process. You just have to come along back and just unscrew a couple things. Alright, so here we are at the back of the headlight. The best way to remember this, if you do the same thing, is you have one of the covers has 4 screws, and one of the covers has 1 screw. The cover with the 1 screw is what we're going to be dealing with. So we're just going to throw in the impact, whatever you have. Pull that out. Alright. This here's what we're dealing with again. I'm going to take the impact again and just take out all take out 3 screws here to release the clamp. just like that. This is all loose. Here's a stock light. Just gonna unplug that real quick. Just take that, wiggle that joint a little bit. Alright. Now we're unplugged. I'm just gonna get that out. The easiest way to install this is this clamp here, the circular piece. You want to take that and just pull it out like that. So now you have this piece. Alright, so now that we have taken this piece off the actual light, it's gonna go in. The circular part's gonna go up top, and this flat guy there is just gonna go in and sit like that. Now we're gonna take the clamp part, put it back in like this. This screw spot here is where these two prong guys are gonna be located. So I'm gonna screw that all back in right now. Alright, so now the aftermarket clamp piece is on, and then the stock headlight clamp piece is back on as well. Now we're gonna take the bulb, just push it right back through that clamp piece. Right, now that's in. Now I'm just gonna plug in the male end to the female end. And here it's I see a little positive on the left and a negative on the right. So once again, I'm just gonna take it like this, positive, negative. I'm gonna put them right where they go and just plug it in. Now I'm just gonna tuck away the wires into the bulb and into the headlight, and we're gonna throw the cap back on. Alright, so that's that. The two stock bulbs are out, and we have the LED here and then the LED in that one. So now we're going to head back outside, and we are going to put the two bulb headlights in the car. Headlights are in, they're all intact and everything. So now we're going to throw the bumper back on. And while we were inside doing the LEDs, the wind strikes again and blew my bumper onto the pavers, and I scratched it up a little bit. So the wind beat me good today, I'll tell you that. So before putting the bumper back on, make sure if you have the fog lights go in and then rotate. In, rotate for both sides. And then I'm just gonna put the screws I showed you in the beginning, I'm just gonna put all those back in, guys. So I'll get back to you when the bumper's back on. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for the video. I put the bumper back on, the headlights are in. They work good. The low beams, the new LEDs, the ambers, I tested everything. Everything looks good. But install is pretty straightforward. It was like the other headlight install, the bumper out and the headlights. But it wasn't that bad of an install. But it's really hard to tell now with the new bulbs and everything. So I'm gonna shoot the outro now, and then after I got to work tonight, I'm gonna take a couple more like pictures or videos with my phone or the camera. I will put that in the end of the video too, so you can see that. But if you guys have any questions about the headlights, the bulbs, the install, anything, leave them in the comments below and drop a thumbs up on this video if it helped you guys out. Also, if you haven't subbed, drop a sub too. That helps us out, guys. All right, we'll see you in the next video. Peace.